Hello and welcome to Live on Radio. Thank you so much for the questions. And like we said, we promised that we'll be responding to some of them, especially the ones to do with broadcasting. I got a couple of messages from prospective broadcasters and existing broadcasters who would like to hear comments about some of the things that I've commented on. So we're going to do 20 live and radio lessons. And so far, we have done a couple of them, and I hope that you're following. You can check the full videos on Lee's Things. That's the Facebook page, LEEZTHINGZ. And you can send your comments there, your questions on that same Facebook page. Well, today we want to talk about being sensitive. Now, this is something that works if you're a broadcaster, and it works especially in life in general. It is always good to be sensitive. What does being sensitive mean? Sensitivity just means being aware of other people's feelings. What do your actions, what do your words do to somebody else's feelings? Now, this is in relation to issues regarding death, health, body, size, children, disposition in terms of maybe wealth, poverty. Anything can be sensitive, and you have to be aware. Now, the thing is, you can never get it right. You can never really understand fully what your words, what your actions will do to somebody else. But we are saying, be conscious about it. Be intentional about how you choose your words, especially if you're going to be broadcasting. On air, you need to choose your words correctly, because you will touch raw nerves. You will insult people just by things that you might think at times that you are saying something very innocent. In life, you get to a group of people, maybe it's a family gathering, maybe it's in a bar, maybe it's at a party. Be aware of the things that you're going to comment on. I know a lot of people lose it when they get to weddings. They're not sure who they're talking to. They want to comment on something. They're not sure if they're insulting anybody. So be aware of the things that you're going to say. I'm saying this applies both in life and on radio. Now, it's critical when you're on radio. Preparation makes sure that you're not going to get out of your script. Remember, when you prepare your script, it has to go through certain levels where it's approved. When you then go out of your script, which happens sometimes, and sometimes you got it right to get out of your script, sometimes just slightly out of your script. If it's approved, then you know you're on the right track. But sometimes when you go out of the script, this is where you might lose it and say sensitive things. Now, sensitivity applies to religion, it applies to social issues, applies to political issues, applies to even economical issues. Be aware and be conscious, be intentional about what you're going to say. Choose your words right. Like we said, the tongue has the ability to destroy or to build. Same applies in your relationship. Try always to be sensitive to the other person's feelings. Now, the big lesson that I get out of this is sometimes you're not aware that some of your actions, some of your words are not, rubbing the next person the right way. But we want to urge you to always think carefully about the things that you're going to say, about the things that you're not going to do, because sometimes it's the things that you do not do, things that you do not say, that become very sensitive to the next person. So always try to be aware, always try to be switched on, to understand your environment, to understand the people that you are with, to understand the things that are going to come out of your mouth. This is critical. A lot of relationships have been destroyed by things that have been said carelessly. Some broadcasters have been suspended or even lost jobs because of things that they did not think carefully about before they let it out. So be sensitive. That's another life and radio lesson. Thank you very much for listening, and have a fantastic day.